in Spain, on the Catalunya circuit on the outskirts of Barcelona, that the 2011 season came to a close. One of the traditional meetings of the World Series by Renault. I'm very happy to welcome you here to Barcelona and Montemelo for the World Series. Here we welcome those who really represent the image of Renault, that is to say, bringing together families, dealer networks who all come to see what Renault's doing, from used cars to new cars, passing by all the formulas of the World Series up to Formula One. The formulas of the World Series by Renault are really an exceptional marketing tool. You can see this with the public that comes. Of course, there's the exhibition of the Renault range of new cars, a centre for second-hand cars, and we take advantage of that to bring our dealers here and put the public in direct contact with them. But it's also an incredible media communication tool. With all the competitions and Spanish drivers, we're able to bring journalists and have press articles throughout Spain. For us, there's also the passion for motor racing, because it's now been 43 years that Renault Spain has a competition department and participates in car races. And because we're in front of the stand of the Renault team, we also have a driver who does exhibitions here, Maria Des Villota, who's very well-known Formula One driver from the past, and who has not only exceptional qualities as a driver, but the fact that she's a woman. This also represents the openness and diversity of Renault. That corresponds well to our brand image. And with 62,000 spectators, the event already is one. Popular and convivial as usual, from the discovery of the village to the various exhibitions and animations around the circuit, and on the track itself, of course. Already crowned with the title during the last round in the Eurocup Clio, Nicolas Milan hasn't been resting on his laurels. In this always unpredictable, turbulent and even explosive pack, luckily the security of the cars and the track are optimal. Milan, who starts in the lead, will not be caught by Mike Verschoor second and his teammate Marc Guillot, who completes the podium. In the second race, the Frenchman is still full of verve, but one can find even more motivation in the shape of Azor Duenas, who concludes the season in style, taking victory at home ahead of the title holder and his runner-up. Nicolas Milan will thus head for the Mégane Trophy next season. Hoping that he'll add an extra bit of spice to the battles that have animated the season, even though the Swiss driver Stefano Comini dominated the points table quite outrageously, that won't have prevented this 2011 exercise from being a thrilling one to follow. And in Barcelona, Álvaro Barba, well known in the World Series, who is debuting in the Méganes and going all the way to pushing the title holder back into his trenches. Barba finishes second behind Comini and in front of the young Italian hope Michele Faxin. On the track, it's again Comini who'll dominate the last race of the year, but he'll be disqualified by the race direction, propelling his main follower and adversary this year, teammate Nicolo Nalio, towards victory ahead of the Belgian driver David Dermont and the Spaniard Tony Forney. In Formula Renault 2.0, while the name of the champion's already known, we were expecting a pride boost from Carlos Sainz Jr., but it's the two other Iberian drivers, a little more discreet until now, who are under the spotlight. Xavier Taranson in the first round, ahead of Sainz Jr. and Daniel Kvyat, a Spanish doubleheader and a first victory in the Eurocup for the Gravity driver. The next day, in his turn, it's Alex Riberas who stands out ahead of yet again Carlos Sainz and Daniel Kvyat. The two Korean motorsport drivers allow the team to take the 2011 team's title. The only title which is still up for grabs in Spain was that of Formula Renault 3.5. Two drivers neck and neck. From Team Carlin, Jean-Éric Vergne, the Frenchman, and Robert Wickens, the Canadian, ninth on the starting grid. Vergne animated the race by working his way back up to second place. 9 points now separate the two teammates. Nick Yaloli and Kevin Corius are the last animators of a race that falls to the talents of Wickens. Having left from pole position and leader from start to finish, he accentuates his lead in the general classification, but the championship still remains open. On Sunday, we thus see the unraveling of a season of high tension. The two pretenders to the crown come to close blows right at the start. the action and consequences seen from the cockpit of the 2011 champion. Luckily, yet again, there's only material damage, but a few bruises to the ego for the Frenchman, who'll tiptoe off a little later, also with a car too badly damaged to make it to the finish line. Then vice-champion, and it's again a Spaniard, Albert Costa, who inaugurates his prize list this year at Montemelo ahead of Nick Yaloli and Brendan Hartley. Champions will go their respective ways, running tests in Formula One, discovering new championships, or simply putting their title back up for grabs in a few months. The future is wide open for the young champions of the World Series by Renault 2011.